All right, what's up, guys? It's Friday night, and you have us three, Javi, Gio, Nico. Wala yung iba, busy on a Friday night. Dahil nga, marami pa rin nangyayari around the basketball world and actually basketball around the world is starting to
Mhm.
get back already, not just locally. We decided to record another episode. Actually, dapat nga last night, pero ngayon lang talaga kami na naging available. And we'd hate not to record an episode about some topics that we listed for this one. Let's start off siguro with congratulating Ish Smith for a great career. He is retired after 13 seasons. Um, in many people's opinions, one of the best journeymen in the NBA. He was able to average 7.1 points per game, 2.3 assists, and was an NBA champion with the Denver Nuggets. He played an NBA record 13 different teams.
Siya yung ultimate journeyman, no? Ish Smith. But yeah, congrats.
Ultimate journey.
It's hard to stay in the NBA that long. We often forget na
Mhm.
when you're a journeyman, people dismiss that, no? Pero tingnan nyo yung mga imports na kita natin from the EuroLeague to the PBA all around the world. When you ask them how many years have you been in the NBA, just 2, 3, 4, 5 to an extent. So 13 years is already an achievement. Okay lang na hindi ka with one team. The point is, you were there in the NBA and you actually helped out the team.
Yes, sir. And I couldn't help but really notice na bakit hindi siya mag-stick sa isang team considering yung productivity niya. Sabi ko nga
Actually,
doon sa community post, di ba? Whenever starting point guard goes down, siya talaga productive kagad. Tapos kung nagpa-fantasy basketball kayo, you know this when I tell you na pag kailangan nyo ng steals, ng assist, immediately Ishmael will come to mind sa waiver wire. So, yeah, 13 years and after, sorry, 13 teams and upon checking yung teams nga, meron siyang mga na-doubling stints eh. So, ilang beses siya bumalik ng Washington, sa Charlotte. So, 13 teams man, parang 16 or 15 iterations ng teams yung nasalihan niya. So, still, congratulations, Schmidt, for a successful career, I'd say. Nag-champion pa
that's
siya.
crazy. Just to maybe wrap up around that topic of Ishmit
Mm.
retiring, I know that there is someone locally that I can compare him to. It just escapes me right now. Pero meron talaga siyang parehong laro dito sa Pilipinas eh. Di ko lang talaga maalala.
Parehong laro or parehong career style na palipat-lipat ng team?
The, parehong career style, tsaka meron din parehong laro eh. There's somebody who
PBA,
there's somebody who reminds me of him. I just forget. Ugh.
point
Well,
guard.
anyway, if we can come up with it in this recording, I hope the people who watch this can comment kung sino sa tingin nila yung comparable kay Ishmit sa Philippine basketball.
And I'd like to add lang pala before we move on, just in, well, not just in, just kaninang umaga, nag-retire siya no October 2. He has a new gig now, October 3 sa US. He's now the pro scout for the Washington Wizards.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay. So may trabaho rin agad. Okay,
May
solid.
meron.
trabaho rin siya agad.
Nasa NBA pa rin siya,
Just like
technically.
just like Rajon Rondo, who is in training camp with the Milwaukee Bucks in an
Mhm.
unknown capacity still.
Yep.
But Doc Rivers said that he will be a part of the staff, pero di pa nga alam ko ano yung exact designation. And now that we're in the topic of the NBA, the preseason will start tomorrow. Kayo guys, any notable news that needs to be talked about or anong bang mga balita para sa inyo have been the most buzzing around the NBA right now before the preseason?
Well, for me, gusto ko lang
It,
manood ng game later at
oo.
12:30. Mamaya, di ba? May 12:30 game. Wala lang.
First
Gusto ko lang
game.
manood. Siguro
Oh,
first
later.
half.
Later. Okay.
October 5,
Akala ko
sabi niyo.
midnight.
October 5, 12:30 a.m. Yeah,
Right.
midnight. So later.
Yeah.
Midnight.
So para okay, sa Etihad Arena, sa Dubai. I wanna go there to Etihad Arena,
Sa
no?
Dubai?
Sa
Oh,
Dubai.
solid!
I wanna watch.
Shit, baka
And,
makanood si 30. Swerte naman. Si 30 tsaka si
for sure
Joel.
makonood yun. Sure, meron silang post. Most likely sa
Oh,
Instagram. Lalo si Jolo. Hindi mo papahuli yun sa mga NBA games. Di ba?
ang
Living the
ina.
life
So,
yun.
Lalaban sa
starting
Dubai.
Denver and Boston, di ba? Tama
Denver,
ba?
Boston.
Denver and Boston?
Denver,
My
Sir.
God.
Boston.
Mm.
Are
Russell
wow,
Westbrook
a
debut.
matchup of the past two champions. That's crazy.
Mhm. Yep.
Pero remember guys preseason to. So yung mga starters, first half lang natin makikita. Di ba ganun ginagawa nila? First half all out
Yeah.
yung mga starters. And then second half tayo sino to? Sino yan? Biglang ganun na. Mawawala na yung sina-start. Mawawala na yung sila Tatum, wala na sila Jokic. But hey, you'll never know, right? Malay mo they might give the fans a treat.
Yeah,
Because they're in
but
Dubai.
still, that's the NBA. I mean, top talent in the world. If you have the opportunity to watch them go up against each other, especially these teams are the past two champions in the league, why not, diba?
Mhm. So yun yung mga games. At least the game for tonight na maganda talaga on paper.
Oh,
I saw a
Must
post
watch.
kanina sa community that TJ Warren has been signed to the New York Knicks. So the Knicks
Ooh,
are
okay.
continuing to build on their roster and add more talent. TJ Warren was arguably, or no, not arguably, was dubbed as the bubble MVP.
Yes,
And
sir.
Michael Jordan nga.
I
Michael Jordan nga siya ng bubble.
watched, I think I saw a post by Brian Windhorst that this team is actually the most talented Knicks team that they've had in years.
Who's your
Kind of
starting
weird
five?
though. Kind of weird
You-
because many other people are saying naman na there's so much top heavy. Na
They
wala
are
sila
top
masyadong-
heavy.
Wala
They
silang
are.
bench, yeah. So,
But yung conversation naman was is the most talented Knicks team, diba? So okay, top heavy kayo, 8-man rotation, okay lang din. Pero pwede mo na initpick yan pagdating na playoffs na how tired are these fuckers when they get to the playoffs, diba?
Exactly.
and
Pero
this is Tibbs. So, short rotation lang
Tibbs
to
pa.
for sure.
Oh, alam mo na alam mo na. You know what? Kala ko may naapakan ako. Pero yeah. Alam mo naman yung may expect, diba, G? Tapos who's their starting five? You got Kat,
Brunson.
Bronson,
Josh
Mikal,
Hart,
OG.
Phil Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Cat.
Mm.
You got Josh Hart
Yeah.
pa.
Maliit yung ano nila, no?
No, Kat,
So far-
Kat can be your
Line.
five. Si Kat, hindi, you have Mitch
Yeah.
Robb.
No,
You still have
Cat
Mitch
will
Robb.
be the five.
He will be
That
the
will be
five.
the 5. Yep.
Yeah, Cat will be the five. Kasi Mitch Robb is gonna be out for, I think, a couple of
Mhm.
months at least.
Yep. Some reports
So,
are saying sino to? Precious Achua will be starting.
Pwede
At
rin.
the
Precious
five.
Achiuwa, small ball five. No? Siya yung small
Oo,
five, pero
si
yung
Kat.
form mo malaki. Nasa sa perimeter. So,
Oo.
pwede.
Oo. They're conserving Josh Hart for off the bench duties.
Ito yung
Observe-
depth chart na nakita ko eh.
Sige nga.
The guards, they have Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, McBride, Campaign, Landry Shamet, and Kolek.
Tyler
Tapos
Kolek. Yep.
sa forwards, they now have PJ Warren, then Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, McCullier Jr. How do you pronounce this? The Diet?
Dada,
I'm-
hindi ko kilala yan. Siguro lang. Okay lang magkamali.
The Diet.
Hindi ko kilala.
Tapos sa centers, they have Kat, Mitchell Robinson, Achua, and si Sibbs.
Not bad. Pwede. But I feel like that's an 8-man rotation at most. With TJ Warren, 8-9. Sa
Puro
regular
training
season
camp
siguro
lang
abot pa
to,
rin 9.
Yeah.
Oo.
Can I just give my hot take
Sige,
with
go.
that roster? All rookie team, siguro second or meron ba third? Tyler Kolek. Check him out. It's like Steve Nash and TJ McConnell had a son. Check his game.
Crazy. Really?
Tyler Kolek. Yes, sir. Check him. Hina-hype ko siya kasi para mapanood din. Pero with
Yan
the,
lang,
with
alam
the
mo,
depth-
yan lang yung downside ng pagiging regular sports broadcaster sa isang liga na minsan talaga may mga leagues ka na around the world na hindi mo talaga masusundan ng religiously as much as you did before when you were just a regular person.
Yeah.
Actually,
Sobrang
oo nga, no?
overload ka na ng info eh. Totoo.
Kaya dito mo nalalabas.
Kasi
Dito mo
talaga, I would
nalalabas.
watch everything as much as I can talaga. Pero ngayon, sometimes, syempre, you need a break to give your mind a break also from it, di ba?
Yeah. So maganda nga actually yung mix natin kasi ang dami from the pros, from the amateurs,
Yeah.
collegiate.
Yeah, actually.
Ganda. So yun, that's for the NBA. Talo na ba tayo sa... Meron pa ba?
Well, there's one more thing I want to bring up if wala nang iba.
I saw a post that Alex Caruso is actually the oldest player on the Thunder roster at 30.
30, di ba?
It's crazy.
Siya the
Shea-
oldest? Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. SGA is 26, Jalen Williams is 23, Chet is 22,
Isaiah Hartenstein, who just joined them, is 26.
Mhm.
Wow.
Are we looking at
Finals?
dynasty.
Kaya na bang finals ng Thunder
nasa
this
dynasty
year?
na ako.
Finals in the West. What place did what round did OKC finish in last year?
Ano ba
I
record?
forget.
Naka-60 wins ba sila? Wait.
I forget. Were they number one in the West? They were number one in the West, right?
They,
Okay, si record.
sorry. Sa West for sure. Pero sa NBA,
Number one in the West for sure, Gio.
Yeah,
57 and 25 lang pala sila. 57 and 25.
But
Pero still-
Number one in the West. Number one in the West, yes.
who beat them in the playoffs?
ayun, sino ba sa playoffs?
So if they were number one, they went
Up against the number 8 seed. Who was the number 8?
Didn't Dallas beat them? It was Dallas, di ba?
Hindi kasi
Dallas.
nag-finals, oo.
Oh, dinala sila ng
Tama,
Dallas.
tama.
Okay.
But guys, again, correct us if we're wrong. Okay,
Oh.
We're not really too particular on the information right now.
For playoffs, NBA bracket.
Ito.
Gusto ko i-correct sarili na lang natin kesa mabash pa tayo.
Oo.
I rather do
Just
it
admit.
now.
Disclaimer na lang
okay.
ako na hindi
They
naman
lost
talaga
to
natin
Dallas in
ito.
6. They lost to Dallas in
Okay,
6.
they
Tama,
lost to
tama.
Dallas in 6.
Sabi
Okay,
niya eh.
okay. It's just like what happened to Dallas when they were the number one team a few years back. They were swept by Golden State, the number 8 team.
The We Believe War. Mas iba yun? Iba yun eh. Iba yun, Habs. 8 seed. Tapos, bigla na lang, usan galit ang mga gago na to.
Oh, di
And
tsaka
like
Dallas was so dominant during the regular
67
season.
wins.
Yeah,
Franchise record ata nila yung time na yun.
Everybody was expecting them to. I expected it to win the championship.
Yeah.
For a time kasi talagang naging Dallas fan rin ako eh. Kasi alam mo may time na yung crush ko, favorite player niya si Dirk eh. Kaya na-influence
Pwedeng
ako.
pwede malaman yung crush mo.
Ay, hindi. Di yun kasama.
Off the record.
Off the record, mamaya na.
Mamaya, off the record.
Okay, news flash lang pala, ay advertisement lang. Maraming salamat by the way to Manila Kingpins out. Gio, pa tayo ka nga ng konti to show off the new shoot.
Naka-trousers ako pero.
Woo!
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, boss Gian Canares, for accommodating this design for us. Sobrang ganda.
Solid.
Got it right now. So,
Di ko hawak ngayon na akin eh. Pero sa next episode, papakita ko.
tas
Yan.
may,
So,
may shorts din. Woo-wee! And I
Ganda
tell
ng
you,
shorts of match na match yung color.
match na match. Tsaka ang ganda ng tela, pare.
Pero
So,
orders
yeah.
in Gio, wala pa ba? Or meron na? Like, may
May
way na to-
I think we're gonna be releasing how to order maybe in the next few.
Yes.
We're still in talks with Manila Kingpin on
The arrangement, but we are definitely gonna open it to the public, right?
We will. Pero tulungan niyo muna kaming mag 100K.
Oh, sige,
Oh,
yes.
100K muna.
That is the
100K
most
muna.
important. Please, 100K. Ano naman number natin yun? Did we improve at least a bit?
77.4? Pwede naman.
Okay.
Okay. From point 2. Not bad. 200.
those steps.
Baby steps. Consistency is the
No
key.
progress is still progress, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Slowly but surely. So, yeah. Soon.
let's move
We'll
on to
announce
local
the next-
basketball in the PBA. Obviously, we already know that the Meralco Bolts lost to the Barangay Ginebra during the first round of this conference's playoffs. And Coach Luigi Trillo said that Justin Brownlee is not as dominant as he used to be compared to his earlier years in the PBA. That is despite averaging 30.3 points per game,
Wild, no?
7.3 rebounds, and 5.3 assists as a 36-year-old. You're not dominant, averaging those kinds of numbers in that kind of age? Come on, coach.
Di ko lang ba niya sinabi yun eh. They got swept as well. So anong
Yun nga eh,
in-expect?
parang ang
Siguro
dating-
expectation niya 40. Mataas talaga tingin niya kay Brownlee. So baka 40 points per game yung
Mm.
tinitingnan ni Coach
in fairness to
Luigi.
him, baka nga sa sobrang taas ng standard niya kay JB, well, that's the other side of it. Pero
Okay.
also, another side of the coin is, again, we just want to make it clear na we're not confirming na ganito talaga yung ibig niya sabihin. Pero on the other side of the coin, aside from that side na mataas nga yung standard niya kay JB, ako, ang tingin ko, one of the sides was, tanga na, you got swept. Parang dating, parang sore loser.
medyo sour graping, no? Pero I
Oh,
had to check some sites kasi may nabasa din ako. Sabi niya, not as dominant this game.
Not
this
as
Very,
game.
dominant
Okay.
this game.
oo.
Okay.
Siyempre,
Pero,
nandun yun yung soundbite, no? I mean, that's what
oo.
news sites would do. Diba? I
Pero,
mean,
mm,
That's
let's
also
say,
one thing that one of our community members brought up na what are we gonna talk about? Are we gonna talk about what Coach Luigi said, or are we gonna talk about the media outlets clickbaiting?
pero for the sake of argument na nga rin, is JB declining na ba? Kasi sabi niyo nga, from his performances, no? I had to check some numbers.
parang
When
hindi.
he came in,
Parang
parang
wala
hindi,
pa
di ba?
rin.
Parang gumagaling pa nga sa mata ko
Parang
eh.
pa ganun pa rin eh.
Oo,
Bakit pa rin eh.
Bro,
in
I had
fact,
to check,
parang
I had
I
to check
tried
the numbers.
watching some of his highlights before
Ah,
compared to now. Parang mas madali yung laro ngayon para sa kanya eh.
sobra.
Mas swabe. Parang mas
Sobra.
swabe siya ngayon.
Oo.
I was gonna say, and yung prime scoring years niya, it's around 30.8 points. And sabi ni Javi, di ba, 30.3 ngayon?
Oh,
Saan yung
0.5
decline,
na.
di ba?
Malaking decline na yung 0.5.
0.5. And let's not forget that he scored his career high, kailan? Di ba, this conference lang din.
This conference yung career high nga
51
niya, no?
points.
what number was that? 51?
51.
Sorry. Tama, 51. Yes. So, wala eh. Sabi nga ni Javi, bumabagal yung laro for JB ngayon. He's a lot smarter. He added a 4-pointer in his arsenal. Yung mid-range niya, lalong naging polished. May floaters pa siya. Hindi na siya laging go hard. So, I don't think he's declining at all.
It
Yeah,
also helps, no? Nandiyan sina Stephen Holt to
Ah,
focus on the
Oh,
defense.
oh.
Si
Yeah,
JB could just, in a way, relax at some points.
Yeah.
Because Stephen Holt built the same, like 1 to 2 inches shorter, but the frame, pwede niyo sabi, akin yan. Payawan mo na dyan. Mamaya ka na mag-game winner. Parang gano'n si Stephen Holt kero JB.
One thing I can compare his game to right now is Michael Jordan with the Wizards. Although,
Okay.
how do you put this in a way that
A
says
good
that's
way.
still
A good call.
dominant? Kasi parang, okay, nawala na nga yung athleticism niya ng konti. You could say that. Because
Yeah,
of
medyo naman.
obviously the age and also the injury that happened recently. But, tangina, you watch MJ with the Wizards before, a lot of players still, all of the players still had a difficult time guarding him because that time, naging mas matalino na siyang player because nga hindi na siya as athletic, so he had to resort to more mental games, more counters to be able to get past the defense, get past younger guys. I think that's what JB's doing right now.
And yun nga lang, ang difference, may post game si JB, but MJ was relying a lot on his high post and low post games. Si JB face up, meron pa din. May variety. Of course, no offense sa GOAT. Maraming, hindi naman mas malalim na bag. Pero yung GOAT ni JB ngayon, mas diverse compared kay MJ. Still, MJ is the GOAT. Baka lang maklip tayo nito, maputol-putol. Sabi ko, mas magaling si JB kay Jordan. But yeah,
Patay
diba,
ka dyan.
mahirap. Babalikan
Hugas
ko, hindi ko
kami
sinasabi
dyan.
mas magaling. So,
Ba-
yun. Yeah, it's comparable with the Wizards version of MJ. In
Is
terms
it
of
safe?
impact.
Is it safe to say that Justin Brownlee is the greatest import in PBA history?
Hindi ko kasi inabutan yung iba eh.
Hindi ko nabutan yung
Pwede ba
iba,
sabihin-
pero
Okay.
in my generation, yes.
Okay,
in my
yeah,
generation.
Before you guys respond to that, ito, we talked about this on SB Nation. And I think the question was, I can't remember the exact question, but yeah, I think I did ask this exact same question. Who is the greatest PBA import of all time? Is it Justin Brownlee? So, Ayal Banal was one of our panelists that time. And yung tatay niya, si Coach Joel, was able to see sila Billy Ray Bates, sila Sean Chambers, si Coach Norman, I think I'm forgetting one more guy. Basta, I think there's one more guy. And sabi daw ni Coach Joel that I think it must be safe to say that Justin Brownlee is indeed the greatest import in PBA history.
Hindi ako kontra dun. For me, he is. Kasi at least I was born 94. So, from 94 onwards, he is the best import. Mahirap na, Habs. Mahirap na. Mahirap na. Mahirap na sa
Oh,
panahon ngayon.
I'd love to hear everybody's comments about it. I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of flack about
I don't care.
this,
Bigyan naman ako ng
this
time period.
particular opinion. But yeah, that's coming from a guy who was able to see all of the great imports in PBA history, Coach Joel Banal. So kung kayo may iba kayong opinion, we'd love to hear about it and engage us in some healthy discussion. Engage the community in some healthy discussion. Okay, let's comment on this post by one of our community members, si Claraval. He was able to watch yung previous episode natin about where we got to talk about the NCAA ng medyo mabilisan. Point number 1, he said, what's crazier about Jimboy Estrada's bag is that he was doing all those moves a game against SBU, against bigger guys like Jomel Puno and Celso, and still scoring for the most part. Nung una, si Nigel Gonzalez ata yung tinao sa kanya, kaso walang napapagpag niya talaga. Ganun katindi scoring skills niya, ma-develop lang siya sa 3-point shooting, full package na siya and PBA ready. On top of that, he's a decent point guard rin and a good defender and hustles for rebounds too if needed. Do you guys get to watch the NCAA?
A bit.
Yeah, I got to watch a bit. Especially yung talo ng Binild kanina sa Arellano. It's like, kala ko maging routine ko lang na, okay, manood lang. Gusto ko lang manood. Then sabi ko, last 2 minutes na lang ah. Diba, alam mo yung, ina-expect ko habol Binild. The next thing you know, it's 8 seconds remaining. They couldn't get that game-tying shot. So, it's interesting. Maganda yung NCAA this year as well.
Yeah.
Especially nung sinabihan niyo ako na
daming gandang games.
watch the
Actually,
NCAA.
almost all the games are very exciting. And especially if you watch live, the atmosphere is crazy. Actually, Carl also commented about it. Ibang-iba talaga atmosphere manood ng NCAA live. Of course, Letran SBU games are gonna be peak, pero kahit games ng ibang schools, magandang atmosphere right now. I would even say na the schools sa middle of the standings like JRU, Arellano, LPU, and Perpetual, sobrang ganda ng attendance sa games sila this season. Yung school sa ibabaw pa yung hindi gaano maganda attendance. Okay, and from this point of Carl, I'd like to ask the both of you, is San Beda versus Letran today now the best collegiate rivalry in the country?
Like just this year.
Disclaimer ako kagad Disclaimer
Ano
ako kagad. Hindi ko siya
disclaimer
nasusundan.
mo?
Now.
So, hindi ko siya nasusundan.
Currently,
so,
in the present.
Limited ako dyan. Ibabase ko sa standings For me, if you're the 4th and 3rd team, ayokong sabihin yes. Pero again, limited yung napapanood ko. So, I'll hold my opinion on that muna. Siguro dadagdagan ko lang yung kay Jimboy. At ano siya, 6'2". With that bag, wala siyang wasted movements. I agree, he's pro-ready, I'd say. Even a stint with Gilas could be a possibility in the future. But going back sa rivalry, over to you, Nico.
Rivalry.
Obviously, yung kalaban dito is at the Ateneo LaSalle rivalry because for decades now, this has been these two have been the greatest collegiate rivalries in the country, and ang ganda kasi yung isa sa UAP, yung isa sa NCAA.
Okay. So for me kasi iba yung crowd atmosphere ng Letran San Bede. Nung nakita ko yun this year, wild bro, like if you zoom in to the people, tupak yung sila from all sides of the court. Sabi ko, shit, I have never watched a Letran San Beda game, but I could feel the intensity throughout my sa screen ko. And which makes me want to watch it sa round 2. Like dun sa next nila, may round 2 ba? Meron diba sa NC?
Meron.
You go through, yeah. So bala ko manood na live to just experience it all, how crazy it is. And match kasi sila kahit sabihin mo na in a way mas talented yung San Beda over Letran, you throw that off the window when it's rivalry games.
So you're saying that San Beda versus Letran is indeed the much more must-watch collegiate rivalry today compared to Ateneo LaSalle?
Yeah, kasi Ateneo LaSalle right now has this very one-sided. Just this year, you know that LaSalle is way head and shoulders better than Ateneo on paper, and just where they are right now with regards to where they're at as a team, because Ateneo is rebuilding, LaSalle is supposed to win this year or bust. So in terms of competitiveness, edi syempre feeling ko Letran San Beda at least for 2024.
Tsaka, I think we can put the discussion, we can cement the answer to this discussion by determining who is the best because of just the difficulty to get tickets to watch a San Beda Letran game compared to getting tickets to an Ateneo Lasal game. Dati, sobrang hirap kumuha ng Ateneo Lasal tickets. Ako, I was a big Ateneo fan growing up and I sometimes go to Araneta just to line up early in the morning just to get maybe just an upper box or Gen Ad ticket. Pero ngayon, mas mahirap kumuha ng Letran San Beda games. Aside from their playing in smaller arenas, I think yung first Letran San Beda game was in Philoy lang. Yun nga, more people are really wanting to watch it right now.
Oh, in-offer
And I
nga ako
think
ng tickets eh. Ateneo Lasal. Dati ako yung nag-iingat. Yung round
Oh,
1. Gusto ko ng ticket,
that's
gusto ko ng
bad.
patron ticket. Tingnan ko, just tignan mo yung schedule ko. Di ako sure eh.
Pero
Anyway, Gia,
parang
sorry, go.
napag-usapan natin, no problem. Pinag-usapan natin dati to na the vibe of an NCAA game mas relatable for Filipino basketball kasi system-oriented more, team-oriented for UAAP. And then, pagpasok mo NC, hindi naman hero ball. I don't want to say hero ball, pero andun yung
Highlight yung mga
makaka-related.
stars eh. Jomel Puno,
Oh,
sina
it's
Estrada.
more I would say high what's the proper term for it? Individualized or mas highlighted lang yung individual player?
Yes. Mas parang if bata ako, may ilulook up to ako na player, mas mapapansin mo sila sa NC.
Oh, dahil nga the bigger schools are in, well, the quote-unquote bigger schools are in the UAAP. Parang pag sikat ka sa NCAA, ibig sabihin you're really good individually. But in the UAAP kasi parang yun nga, parang ang common sense for the people is that syempre nandyan lahat ng magagandang school. So expect nila talagang malalakas yung teams as a whole.
Oh, by the way, we're not saying walang system sa NCAA.
Oh, we're just trying to
Yan naman.
state how people actually see both leagues.
Yeah. Tama.
Baka kasi na naman.
Yan
Nababasa
ang
ko kasi sa
disclaimer.
comments eh. Oo. Kaya may disclaimer. Ingat tayo.
Parang
Yun.
natatakot na ako Okay, quick UAP update. UP goes 6-0. They beat UST last Wednesday. Come from behind fashion. UE has now won 4 straight. They beat Ateneo. Also in come from behind fashion. Guys, your thoughts so far on the current standings UAP?
You can start off, Gio. Go ahead.
Yeah, UP not surprised. Not surprised at all. So, what's there to say kasi parang pre-season pa lang may mga projections na they'll be on the top or at least top 2 with LaSalle. UE, I'm a fan. Parang hindi naman started from the bottom kasi wala lang talaga expectations from them. Pero with this 4 straight wins, tapos nagkakaroon na sila ng identity. And I'm a big fan of Momoe.
Momoe, no? I think he played the whole game against Ateneo. 40 minutes.
40 minutes. And he's willing to play 100 daw. Willing to play 100 minutes. The last game, apparently pala, kaya siya naka 40 minutes, it's because hindi siya nag-foul trouble. And yun lang yung nagiging issues niya from previous games. And sabi nga ni Coach Jack, the adjustment they made was they used more of zone setups sa defense para matago lang. Hindi maka-foul lagi
Para
si
hindi siya
Momo.
masyadong exposed.
Yes, yun. So, yeah, UE. I'm excited for UE. Yung ibang teams medyo andun lang Ateneo hindi naman tayo surprised pero I wasn't expecting to be nandito sila sa ilalim. And yeah, second round should be exciting kasi di kita na uli ito.
Yeah. But so Gio, with what you said, you're saying that you said that Precious Momoway would love to play the whole game.
Every game.
Don't you think it's gonna hurt them long term?
Oh yeah, for sure may impact yan. Pero sabi ni Coach Jack dun sa isang interview, condition naman daw. Condition, but again, alam natin to for longer tournaments, it'll take a toll on you. And unfortunately, may isang injured sa front court. I forgot lang who it was.
I think it's Galang.
Ethan
Yun,
Galang.
so if wala si Galang, walang katulog si Momoway, and no one would step up para lang mag-relieve si Momoway, hindi mauubos, pero production might dip. Some production might come from not the bigs, pero kailangan mag-step up ng backcourt and ibang frontcourt players.
Oh, kasi yun nangyari during their first 3 wins. I think it was the guards who really stepped up. But during Wednesday's game, Precious really had to carry them for the entire game before Welo Lingo caught fire and who's this other
Rainier
guy?
Maga.
Rainier Maga.
Mhm.
Those two guys, they helped make that game-changing run that gave UE that victory.
Yeah, solid double-double for Momoway, 18 and 15. Pero, yun nga, if wala siyang katulong, their run would be limited to first round, magic na stretch. So hopefully, yeah, marami pang storylines na nabubuo sa second round.
For you, Nico.
Talk about just UE. I feel like tinanong ko kanina about it eh. Feel ko UE is a top 3 team right now as of October 4, 2024. Baka magina ako soundbite. So naglagay ako ng date disclaimer, but they look like a Final Four team.
They do?
look like a Final Four team as of now. With the streak also helps. See Lingo Lingo found his shooting form. He hasn't shot the ball well. So first 2 games, and then after those 2 games, nag-normalize na. He's shooting 42% from 3. He's one of the best for me, he's the best 3-point shooter in the UAP. Suero Lingo Lingo. He's also the captain of UE. So, and ang ganda ng dynamic nila Habs as a team. What do you call this? Whenever somebody does well in UE, di ba may mga posts? Di ba yung mga UAP varsity, whatever? Everyone sa team, they post it on their stories, tapos nire-share nila. So makita mo yung camaraderie. And you can see the photos, di ba, Habs? Like may nag-free throw ng fourth quarter, magkakaano sila, they're bundled up together. So it's nice to see that this is one of the best UE teams that we have watched in a long while.
And actually, this was their first win versus Ateneo since 2015.
9 years. 9 years. It's been 9
Wow.
years.
If I'm not mistaken. That's crazy. I think them having that come from behind victory against Ateneo gave them even more confidence that despite being down early in a game, na they have it in them to be able to come back as long as they make the necessary adjustments and that they execute on the floor. I think they're confident enough in Coach Jack na he'll be able to give them the tools to be successful. Ang sa kanila na lang siguro, it's making them realize na kaya talaga nilang gawin kung ano yung dapat nilang gawin on the floor.
Mhm. Yeah. So, yeah, it's interesting to see how they'll do in the second round, no? Now, with adjustments, can you repeat it? But I feel like hindi pa set ng Final Four eh. Set na yung first 2. But 3 and 4, even, I thought nga, even 3 is set with UST. Pero with the way teams are playing, parang hindi rin sila
Yeah.
set eh, no?
Set na yung 1 and 2, yung Lasal pag matalo, pwede pang bumaba to 4 eh. Wait.
But they're not, but
At 5-1.
yeah, if they lose, they'll be 5-2.
Yeah.
Sino ba next sa kalaban na UE?
Let's check the standings right now.
UE next, ba nakalagay?
U-
UE Adamson.
Adamson.
Sunday. Yeah. No, top 3.
That's gonna be an interesting matchup.
Yeah.
Okay,
Tapos
wait.
tomorrow,
Let's check out the team standings and let's try to play some scenarios. Sige. Okay, so currently UP is number 1 at 6-0. LaSalle is 5-1, number 2. UE is 4-2. Adamson is 3-3, tied with UST.
Mhm.
So Adamson and UST are 4-5. 6 and 7, NU and FEU, and actually Ateneo. Those three teams, NU, FEU, Ateneo, are tied at 1 and 5. So that's 6, 7, and 8 respectively.
Mhm.
Okay, so we were saying earlier that if LaSalle loses, they will drop down to 5 and 2 if they lose to UP on Sunday. So if that happens and UE wins,
Mhm.
then UE has a chance to be
The
number
second
2.
seed. Oo, gagi mo.
Yeah.
Mas talo na
Might
nila
drop
sa
down to number
Yeah.
3.
May chance.
Crazy na. What the fuck? Like first round. So everybody guessed that would happen. Kaganda na UAP eh. Ganda na unpredictability ng at least mga collegiate leagues natin. Because I didn't think
Yeah.
CSB would have 2 losses at this point, to be honest. I
Oh,
think I
especially
thought they would be
to a team like Arellano.
na rebuilding.
Oh, de tsaka muntikan pa sila matalo nung last game nila yung kay
San Sebastian, yung Baste.
Oh, game winner ni Jomel Anceta. Actually, travel talaga yun.
Ano parang Yugo step yung ginawa niya? Di ba yun yung debate? Parang,
Oh,
would you count this
pero
as a
kasi
game?
same foot landing eh. Pag same foot
Bawal na
landing, automatic travel talaga yun.
Travel. Yeah,
So
people.
parang based sa replay, dapat nahuli yun. Pero hindi, since tapos na.
Huli
Di.
dapat eh. But I don't know what the NCAA's rules are in terms of correcting or identifying a non-call during the game.
Mhm.
But kung siguro ang nasa isip ng referee nun, kung yung sitwasyon was there was some contact tapos di na lang nila tinawag kasi it might be a game-changing call, that's fine with me. But if it's
Yeah.
about footwork, you're gonna have to call that whatever it is.
Agree.
If it's footwork or if it's a dribbling violation, I don't care if it's game-changing. Yun talaga yun eh. Pero kung mga
Yeah,
foul, okay lang sa akin na di tawagan eh. Kasi unless na sobrang talagang hard contact. Pero yung talagang,
Oo.
yung medyo ano lang, kung hindi naman masyadong nakaka-resist sa player, edi okay lang na di tawagan. Pero yun, I felt like they had to call that.
Yeah. Well,
Breaks of the
CSB
game.
CSB I still feel is a number 1 seed pero may tulog sila. Yeah, as the season has proved. May tulog sila sa teams talaga if they check out.
Sige, let's check out the NCAA standings as well.
Oh, update pala, Converge has beaten SMB. So 2-2 na yung
just now?
series.
Just now?
Just now, talo ang SMB 114 to 100. And I think what we could talk about here is that SMB has played a total of, what do you call this? They have played a total of 6 games in 11 days. So for a veteran team, that is kind of a lot. That for a veteran team, that's a lot. 6 games in 11 days.
Yan na nga.
I'm actually pretty surprised that they did not play a lot of their reserves yesterday.
Kasi
During the
ESL,
game.
di ba? Kasi
I was
they have a bigger
expecting-
goal in mind.
Oh. Kasi I was expecting
Diba?
guys like Kit Jimenez to get some playing
Mhm.
time.
Hindi. Di nila, like,
Hindi nga
that's the
nakapilos,
team.
di ba?
Oo.
Hindi nga naka-base eh.
reserve pa rin.
Wala nga rin si Romeo, di ba? Dahil
Wala
sa
rin.
passport
Sobrang
issue.
labo.
Sobrang labo. Di ko talaga gets yung kung ano yung naisip nila about that. But didn't they realize na
This was the more important game. But I did watch the game today, so I don't know if fatigue definitely played a factor into it. Pero I think I think you don't have to watch the game to know that fatigue definitely, at least for a small part, played a factor into them losing today.
Yep, especially, yun sinasabi lang rest versus rust eh. Pero wala pang 24 hours yung following game mo.
Oo, pare.
Pagod na, pagod
At their
na.
age, the level of competition,
Buti
Yun na
sana
lang,
kung
yun na lang.
tipong mga Pampanga Giant Lanterns yan, na mga below 30 lahat. Pwede.
I think the
Kaso,
concern here was that Junmar only shot 12 times in this game. That's not a lot. 12 lang. He only shot 12 times. Tapos it's Anosike who took 21. Tapos Shawnee Winston, shout out mga DLSU Green Archers dyan, is the best player of this game. 26.6 rebounds, 5 assists.
finally.
Shot 56%. Ito yung breakout game niya. Ito na yung nagpapakilala si Shawnee Winston to the PBA.
Yeah, I think you gotta give mad props to Shawnee. I think it was only a matter of time before this type of game would happen para sa kanya.
because in terms of the bag, in terms of the talent, I think he has it to be able to match up with players in the PBA.
Yeah.
It was just maybe adjusting to the physicality, you
Iba
know,
ang physical ng PBA talaga.
and of course, responding to a new system, responding to a new coach and everything, having new teammates. So that was something that he had to go through. And you know, for other players, they're able to go through it faster than the others, but at least, you know, may nakita na natin na he is now showing that he belongs.
Mhm. Yep. Part of the franchise cornerstones for sure. Gusto ko mapanood yung replay kasi I think Justin Arana had a hand on limiting Junmar. And game
He did. Yeah,
last
25
game,
points, 8 rebounds as well. This game. 25 and 8 si Justin
Man,
Arana. Laban,
that's
laban talaga si Arana.
laban
Okay.
siya pare. Kasi in obviously I don't think he would be the next Junmar Fajardo in the sense that he would win 8 MVPs, but I think in terms of style of play, they're almost the same. And yeah, oo nga, di sila
He's just
same.
3 inches shorter. He's just 3
He's just
inches
3 inches
shorter.
shorter, but
Yun lang
essentially he's the same because they had the same mentor.
Yeah, who's with Converge
yeah.
right now. So parang, di ba?
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
how to stop this guy. So, di ba? Tuturuan ko yung
Oo.
mentor ko. Tuturuan ko yung minimenti ko. Minimenti ko. Yeah, tama.
I'm
This is-
very happy for Justin Arana.
So,
na
Game 5 prediction. Game 5 prediction. Dali.
Game 5
Okay,
prediction.
Game 5 prediction. Ano?
Did anybody actually think that it would go the distance? Diba?
I guess I thought it was a sweep.
Ako
Tayong
game
tatlo
4.
Tayong tatlo ba yun?
Hindi,
Diba,
kayong dalawa.
nagkaroon-
Kayong dalawa.
Sabi ko, Habs, pag-usapan ba natin to? I remember, like, i-acknowledge namin. Sabi namin, Habs, ito siguro yung pinaka most predictable series. Sabay sila ng game.
Oh, ganda to.
Well, you know, what can I say? Bilog yung bola eh.
So, sino game 5, ano? Sino game 5 picks nyo? Go.
Oh, shit.
Ah,
Versus
fuck.
Ginebra to, no? You can't count out kasi a veteran team, a championship team like SMB with the experience. Pero ito kasing kabila, gutom. Tapos ramdam na nila. And you're a hungry young team who I think already figured out how to play. I'm going with Converge.
I hate to say it.
Converge.
I hate to
Converge
say
naman.
it, but I agree as well.
Mag-SMB na lang ako kasi baka ma-jinx nating tatlo. So, mag-SMB na lang ako. So, SMB ako. SMB in 5. Kayong dalawa Converge.
And
Sige.
then, pero kasi if you look at it, you know, it's always so hard if you're gonna look at it even objectively to say that San Miguel could come out on top because now Converge has the momentum and they have the confidence. They know that they can beat this SMB team, and obviously the recovery period, the full recovery is still not yet going to be achieved by SMB by the time game 5 happens. So, you know, that's why I'm siding with Converge objectively, and I would say maybe also subjectively. Just for kind of a change in the environment in the second round.
Ako, I feel like it's Junmar's gonna take the majority of the shots for game 5. That's the reason why lang na that's what they're gonna change. I think sasabihin nila si Sike, yung 21 shots mo, gawin mo ng 13, bigay mo yung 8 kay Junmar. Kasi iba yung presence si Junmar pag...
That's possible. That's possible, yeah.
pero hindi rin kasi mesh yung playstyle nilang dalawa
I'd
eh.
love to see
Both
if that
sides
would happen. Huh?
Hindi mesh yung playstyle nilang dalawa. They're both post players.
Oo nga
So
eh.
para sikip.
Mas okay nga sana kung yung import na lang nila si Quincy
Jordan
Miller.
Adam. Quincy Miller or bawal. Nga no? Ay, hindi. Pero
Hindi
Quincy
yung
Miller
may-
is not 6'6". Di ba may
Ah,
height limit?
May height. Oo nga pala.
May height
Sorry.
limit. Ito yung height limit. Sayang. Yeah.
Pero mas bagay nga sana si Quincy Miller.
Actually, Quincy Miller. Or Jordan
Kasi
Adams.
import nila, di
hamstring
ba, sa
issue lang.
ESL.
Yeah, Quincy Miller.
Would you gamble and play Jordan Adams?
Wala, hindi
Ano
na talaga
ano
kaya.
bang-
Hindi na kaya.
ano ulit yung
Hamstring
issue?
issue. Hamstring.
Eh,
Tricky yung hamstrings, no? Hamstring
yeah,
injuries are so tricky.
That's been a killer for a lot of players.
Yeah.
At si Mikey, alam niya yung
Hamstring, di ba? Si Mike?
Recent yun, di ba?
Oh.
reset, even before, during his college days, naging problema niya. Kasi once it starts happening, it
Yeah,
becomes
recurring.
recurring eh.
Isa ka ankle issue ba? Na yung part
I
hamstring.
don't know the science about it. Yung ankle, iba eh. Yung hamstring, I forget kung bakit siya bumabalik.
So if you don't do proper maintenance on it, like you don't do strengthening, pinapabayaan mo, even if you're always in shape,
Yeah.
may big tendency talaga siya na bumalik.
Yeah. Balikan natin to with TM Juanito. SNC
Yan.
topics.
Mas alam niya yan. Mas alam niya yan.
Oo. So Converge, and SMB. How was CJ pala?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Oh.
I'll check the numbers.
Did I send you guys the link here?
I haven't pa pala.
Meron akong stats dito.
Ay,
Sige.
Okay, here. Bakit di nag-attach? Ay, ito, file. CJ Perez only, para walang dead air, no? CJ Perez only made or attempted 11 shots in this game.
no.
So, ito.
Baka
Upload.
nga talaga nagpahinga talaga sila for this game. I
Ito,
think
Habs. Kita nyo sa chat? PDF file.
another possibility is alam naman nila na if talagang wala talaga silang maibubuga today, alam nila na may possibility pa sila bumawi sa game 5.
Pero, sino
May
naglaro?
assist. Ganun pa rin eh. Junmar, 40
Kaya pa
minutes.
rin.
Marshall,
Same condition as yesterday.
fouled out pala si CJ. 24 minutes lang si CJ Perez. Ito also siguro na foul trouble. 24 minutes lang si CJ. Kaya ang daming minutes si Jericho Cruz. Sa 24 din. Hindi naman split yung dalawang yan eh.
Yeah.
Usually 36 yan si CJ. Minimum. So
What
that
if
could be a
they-
factor.
What if they actually played Mota Tua more today?
Oo, no? Para napahinga si Junmar.
Kahapon ba naglaro siya?
Naglaro din siya kahapon. Ito yung parang alam mo yung iba sa rotation nila this game sa last. Ano lang, mas marami lang nilaro si CJ but the others din yan. Kung ano yung nakita nyo, yan. With Quincy Miller lang. So parang talagang bigay sila, which is what we appreciate, di ba? Like, yeah, go. ESL, maganda pakita sa ESL na binibigay mo yung best mo. Pero at your expense na-extend pa yung series to 5. Sa quarterfinals, next na kalaban mo, Hinebra. So, diba?
It's interesting now that we actually talk about these kinds of stuff when people or a lot of basketball fans, they actually hate the topic of load management. Kaso nga lang, yun sana yung dapat ginawa ng SMB kahapon.
Yeah. Curious to see na Chris Ross only played 8 minutes. Tapos Chris Rosales,
Mas marami na
16,
si Rosales.
and he shot a poor 1 out of 7. Didn't make an impact with the facilitation of the ball. Wala steals, wala rin masyadong defense. But again, these are just numbers. Baka naman sa game, he was helping out with the perimeter defense. So,
Baka.
Imagine mo yan. Minus 21 si Junmar. Like, what the heck?
Yan. Minus 21. Putik. Jericho Cruz had 10 points. Okay. But on the other side, wow, these are incredible
Shawnee, no?
numbers. 3 guys in the 20s.
Equal shots pa. 16.
Oh, that's
Grabe
crazy.
to.
Bro, I gotta give it to Alex Stockton, man. I did not expect him to be this type of
From
player.
FEU? Di ko rin na-expect.
Kasi he has become like a dependable offensive player as well. I expected that, okay, from FEU that he was that energy guy, gonna be
Stopper. 2 steals a game.
Oh, ganun. Pero to be, what was his average this conference? Did he average in double figures scoring wise?
Yeah, he's 13. He's in 13.
nandun.
13 points, 5
15.
rebounds, 3 assists, parang ganun. Maganda averages niya. With an import, Mas mataas yan pag all Filipino.
Oh. Credits to him.
He had 8 assists this game.
Galing.
Difference maker din.
Facilitator siya this
Yeah,
game.
isa pa yan. He wasn't a very good passer, or he wasn't known for his facilitating in
2 guard sa FEU, di ba? 2 guard
Oh,
din.
pero ngayon kasi ang ganda pinapalaro siya talaga point, no?
Pinapa-point talaga.
Medyo ganun siya dati eh.
Although he
harang.
did 5 out of 7.
Well, good for Coach Charles. I mean, he lost the CSB. At least he won this game. Di ba? may pang kontra. Na okay, fine. I guess I'll feel better tonight.
Oh, and Alex Cabagot actually played significant minutes. Well, I mean, at least double-digit minutes. 12 minutes, almost 13 minutes.
So yeah, yun lang. Interesting.
Okay,
I think Game 5
Game
Sunday.
5? Yeah, I was gonna ask. Sunday. Saan yan?
Check na. Hindi ko alam, bro. Pero hindi ako pupunta sa Ninoy or Antipolo. It's too complicated. It's too
Ay,
complicated to go there.
San Miguel to.
No, kasi yung UAP games are gonna be in MOA.
Ay,
Eh.
right. Oo nga. Araneta.
So it's either gonna be in Araneta or one of those other two venues, Inares or Ninoy. Unless they also do
Araneta na lang. Kung Araneta ba?
Oh,
Manood pa nga ako.
actually, I would that would be for me
Diba?
the
Araneta's
ideal
perfect.
decision.
Ikaw sa'yo, isang train ride lang.
PBA.
Pero nag-hold pa ba yung PBA ng game sa Ultra? Sa Philisports?
Ay,
This conference today.
last
Wala,
conference.
wala.
Last
Oh.
one.
Pero this conference
This-
wala.
Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Wala pang Game 7 sked.
Sabagay, medyo mahirap rin, if may kotse ka, medyo mahirap rin pumunta ng Philisports.
Pero okay na, Habs. Like, may ano na, may estancia na. You just park in estancia, just walk.
Actually, yeah.
Okay na yun.
It's quite a short walk. Tapos after,
Mm.
pwede ka kumain dun. No? Sabagay,
Mm.
sabagay.
May estancia na.
Alright. I think we've covered pretty much everything that we could for this recording. By the way, shout out to Ben Chung and thank you so much for the chocolates that you left me. Sorry, di tayo nagkita sa 225 pero maraming salamat, brother. Since day one yan si Benj. Maraming salamat sa suporta.
OG.
Thank you as well to everybody who's been there for us since day one. We truly appreciate that you've been with us through our 3 years dito sa Shoot First, from kaming dalawa lang ni Mikey ngayon na marami na kami dito with sila Nico, with sila Gio. We really appreciate you, but we would appreciate you really more if you help us get to 100K and help
We
us get
need-
that silver play button.
Yes, sir.
Kailangan talaga natin yan. But yeah, thank you so much, Habs. Gio, guys, thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe.
May final
Don't forget to
thoughts pa ba?
subscribe. Wala naman. Let's go PBA weekend.
Yep.
It's
And abang-abang.
actually a crazy basketball weekend. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you,
basketball weekend.
Sir Gian Canares and Manila Kingpin South. It's gonna be a crazy basketball weekend. PBA, UAP, NBA preseason as well. I think the NCAA also does have some games, but yeah. Thank you so much. If umabot kayo dito sa dulo ng episode, for Gio and for Nico, this has been Avi Palanya. Good night and have an incredible, fantastic weekend.